Power BI is an interactive data visualization and analytics tool for business intelligence. You can use it to pull data from wide range of systems in the cloud. It turns your unrelated source of data into coherent, visually immersive and interactive insights. Hey guys, welcome to yet another session of K21 Academy. In this session, we are going to talk about Power BI for beginners. Before moving further, let's have a look to agenda for this video. Firstly, we will get introduced to business intelligence, then why Power BI, what is the actual need of Power BI case study, what is Power BI, type of Power BI tools, Power BI data sources, Power BI architecture, advantages, desktop installations, dashboard components, and finally we will perform demo on creating Power BI dashboard. Now let's start with what is BI. Business intelligence is a collection of processes, technologies, and architecture which collectively convert raw data into meaningful insights to help organizations and businesses to grow at a larger scale. BI basically gathers the current data, combine it with historical data, and transform into meaningful information. Now, this information can be used to make strategies and decisions more efficiently and effectively. For example, share market. We make decisions to buy or sell trades based on the historical and current data of various companies. Now you might be thinking, why Power BI? What is the actual need of Power BI? The traditional way of managing huge amount of data was complicated and expensive. The hardware and software resources required to manage them was complex. As we know, data is lifeline for businesses. According to a report, every day we can create 2.5 quintillion bytes of data. And to handle this huge amount of data efficiently, Power BI came into picture. Power BI collect users data through different sources and create real-time dashboard to analyze them. In today's time, number of organizations using Power BI for data management. We are going to discuss example of an organization which shifted from traditional way of managing data to Power BI. There is XYZ Pet Hospital. It has more than 1,000 branches. So the pet animals used to brought to the hospital by their owner. Every time any owner comes to the hospital, the data is being generated in the form of medical bills or report. This data can be stored in Excel or PDF format, but the problem comes in when it is of 11 terabytes of data. Whenever past reports or bill needed, it would take a lots of effort and time. As this hospital has 1,000 branches, it was difficult to track all the data at same time. This resulted in increase of workforce, time consumption, and inconvenience for users. One of the employees of this hospital came to know about Power BI. The management started creating visualization and dashboard with Power BI. They found it very efficient and effective. By using Power BI, they are happy with balanced work, time saving, better management, and most important, customer satisfaction. Now let's see what is Power BI. Power BI is a business intelligence and data visualization tool. With the help of Power BI, we can create interactive dashboards and analysis reports from various data sources. I hope you are clear with the definition. Now let's see type of Power BI tools. The first one is Power BI dashboard. It is most authoring and publishing tool. We can create brand new models and report by using it. The next one is Power BI service. It is an online cloud service where Power BI data models, reports, and dashboards are hosted. It is not free service, but we have to pay some amount to use. The next one is Power BI report server. It is used to host Power BI dashboard reports, mobile reports, and paginated reports. It can be installed by IT team and the updation cycle is of 4 months. The next one is Power BI mobile app. It is available for Android, iOS, and Windows users. We can monitor reports and dashboard through this app. And finally, we have Power BI Data Gateway. It works as a bridge between Power BI service and on-premise data servers. To create report on Power BI, we should have some data, right? And this data comes from different sources available for Power BI. Now let's have a look what are some data sources available for Power BI. The first one in the list is Excel format. It is one of the most frequently used file system. We can use this file format to create visualization by importing sheet on Power BI. The next one in the list is comma separator value. It is also known as CSV file. We can use it to create visualization through data available on it. The next one is cloud databases. It basically helps to connect with Azure databases and Azure SQL data warehouse. The next one is Power BI dashboard. We can use it to create on-premise reports and dashboards. These reports and dashboards are in PBI format and this PBI file act as data source. And next we have on-premise databases. By using on-premise databases, we can directly connect with SQL Service Analysis services. Now let's have a look to Power BI architecture and phases. There are multiple data services available in the market. We have Oracle, MySQL, Azure SQL, and so on. We can receive data from these resources in various file formats. Now users work with this data on client development tool such as Power BI dashboard, and this imported data is cleaned and transformed according to users need. Once the data is transformed, we can create visualization out of it. So a report is created, which is nothing but in the form of graph, charts, tables, filters, and slices. Finally, we can publish a report on Power BI service and servers. Now we will discuss Power BI architecture phases. Every organization needs to work with various kind of data. This data can be in different formats. For convenience, we will integrate this data into one standard format in one common stage area. There will be a common staging area where the entire data integrated in one single format. The next one is data processing. It is one of the most important stage in Power BI because there are highly possibilities of data duplicacy and missing values. So we have to do data processing to fix these issues. Then we have data presentation. Once the data is loaded, now it is ready for data visualization. We can use Power BI services to create powerful visualizations. In the next, we will see advantages of Power BI. Power BI offers secure publishing of reports. There is no need to worry about the sort of file hampering. At same point of time, it is extremely user friendly. Anyone who knows to operate computer will be able to use Power BI. We can personalize and customize dashboards according to our own convenience. Artificial intelligence and machine learning make Power BI very fast, automatic, and dynamic. Microsoft sends constant updates and upgrade to provide new and efficient features with fixing of unknown bugs. There is no speed constraint in Power BI because it is lightning fast, and once we publish the report, we can use it on any platform without worrying about speed. Now let's have a look to Power BI desktop installation. It is one of the very easy process. Either you can paste this link on URL section or Google it by writing download Power BI. In next step, click on download free button. Now it will redirect you to Microsoft Store. Now click on install button. Now a process bar will appear on the screen and click on launch. Enter information to register and you will see a welcome screen of Power BI. Congratulations, you are done with installation process. Now we will perform the demo on installing Power BI desktop. So to download Power BI desktop, we need to go to any browser. Inside that, I will search for Power BI for desktop. Open the first link because this is the official link from Microsoft to download Power BI. As you can see, there are 5 options. As I want Microsoft Power BI desktop, I will click on download button. Now it's prompting me to open Microsoft Store. In my case, it is showing launch button, but if you are new to Power BI desktop, it will show you to install first. Now click on launch and it will launch Power BI desktop. As you can see, this is the home screen of Power BI desktop and it is successfully installed now. Now let's explore Power BI dashboard components. So we have Power Query. We use this service to access, search, transform data from public or local data sources. The next one we have Power Pivot. It provides us tools to model data for analytics. The next one is Power View. This service offers many tools to graphically represent data using visuals. The next one is Power Map. It come up with various tools to visualize geospatialized data and information in 3D map. Next in the list is Power BI service. We use this service to share our report with other users. The next one is data catalog. By using it, we can search and reuse queries. And finally, we have Power BI Q&A. Power BI QA option give us freedom to search our data by using queries in natural language. It instantly understands queries and return relevant output. Now we will perform demo on creating Power BI dashboard. Before that, let's discuss problem statement. Firstly, we will import a sample CSV file. This file consists of city, date, car types, expense type, gender, and amount. This data is of Indian users belonging to different cities and paying expenses by using certain credit cards on certain dates. After that, we will plot graph by using this data. We will see from which city people spend more and what is the average monthly expenditure. And we will create a dashboard out of it. And finally, we will publish this report. I hope you are clear with problem statement. Now let's perform a demo on Power BI desktop. So as you can see, I already installed Power BI on my desktop. Now I'm clicking on launch button. In the first attempt, it can take some time, but you need not to worry about that. Just wait for some times. Okay, now it's asking for login details. So you just have to click on get started button. It will ask you for the login credentials, but in this case you don't have to use your personal account because it will not gonna work. Add your professional account or the account provided by your organization. Okay, now I'm adding my account. Now a login pop-up window will open like this, where you have to enter your password. Now we are successfully logged into our account. This is the home screen of Power BI desktop. Now let's perform a demo. So in the first step, we will get data. I'll be selecting a CSV because my file type is of CSV. Okay, this is the demo data I'm opening now. As you can see, this is the data my file containing like city, date, card type, expense type, gender, and amount. I'm just clicking on load. Okay, now the data is successfully loaded on Power BI desktop. As you can see, the amount, card type, city, expense type, gender, everything is here. In the next step, we will be creating visualization through this data. So let me drag this amount to the screen right here. As you can see, this is the default clustered column chart, but you can change it to according to your need. So let me leave it as it is. The next one is card type. Let me drag it over here. The next one is expense type and let me drag city also. Now let's change it to donut chart. Same with expense type, and let city to a GIS map like this. So as you can see, this is the data of Indian users, and we will be creating visualization through this data. So let me copy it and paste it right here, align it properly, and let me change it to card type. So as you can see the total amount right here, you can change it to standard deviation count, minimum, maximum, anything. But for now I'm counting it. So there are 26,000 row present in our data. Let copy it again, paste it, align it, and let me change it from amount to minimum by changing it to card. As you can see, the minimum amount is 1005. Now let's see the visualization. Indian users paying for food by using gold card. The count amount is approximately 63,000 and the minimum amount is 1038. If we want it like the peoples who are spending on food and entertainment with platinum and gold card, they are approx 50,000 and the minimum amount is 1061. So this is how we created visualization through the data. Now in the final step, we're gonna publish it to Power BI. Click on Publish to Power BI. Let it save first. Let it demo 2. Yeah, it's saved now. Let's publish it to Power BI on my workspace. Okay, now it's showing success. You can open this link on your browsers to access visualization. Let me open it. Cool. So we have this visualization, and for example, Indian user paying for their bills through gold card are approximately 12,000 and the minimum amount is approximately 10,000. In the next example, Indian user paying for food by using silver card are approximately 14,000 and the minimum amount is 10,000. This was the simple demo of Power BI Desktop. We have put down everything about the certification, including basic concept that one should know everything like get started with Microsoft Data Analytics, prepare data in Power BI, clean, transform and load data in Power BI, design a data module in Power BI, create measures using DAX in Power BI, optimize module performance, create reports, create dashboards, create paginated reports, perform advanced analytics, create and manage workspaces, manage databases in Power BI, and most important, row level security. This is 8-week roadmap where we take you from basic to expert level along with tips and resources for clearing certification. If you want to become Microsoft Data Analyst Associate and want to learn right from basics to expert level, then we have a comprehensive training program for you that includes hands-on lab, exam preparation, and most important, on-job support. If you're interested in this training program, I would highly recommend you to join our free class that cover most of the topics like why and who should learn data analyst platform, what is data analysis, how companies can benefit from data analyst, Power BI architecture, and more other topics. You can register for this free class by going onto the link k21academy.com/da10002. You can also find this link in the description. Till then, take care.